any sin that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talks about, or the Prophet ﷺ, and attaches a punishment or a warning or a curse or an anger, or if it has a punishment in Sharia law or has a punishment in the hereafter that is mentioned, know that this is a major sin. How do you know as a layperson, as a commoner or a person who hasn't studied Sharia? Well, you got to ask the people of knowledge. And the more you know, the more you abstain, inshaAllah. Here are some other examples which the scholars have enumerated about major sins. Each one of the ones I'm about to mention now, obviously they vary in degrees of severity, some are worse than others. They all have an attachment of punishment or warning or anger from Allah or a curse attached to them. The first one, as I said before, is shirk, which is making partners with Allah, murder, and I'm going to add a few more details here. Just some of the more common ones. Suicide, abortion, serious injustice to others, zulm, serious injustice, not doing your obligatory acts of worship. For example, missing the 5 daily prayers is a major sin, brothers and sisters. Not fasting Ramadan, or even one day, is a major sin. Not paying your zakah is a major sin. Not covering in the way that Allah ordered us to cover. Men have a specific way of covering in front of other people, and women have a specific way of covering in front of non-mahrams and other people. Hijab, the awrah, it's a major sin to reveal them. Another one is adultery, fornication and homosexuality. Acting upon these three, doing them, is a major sin. Perjury and false witness in court, or false witness when it means others will be harmed. We said this. Riba, which is usury and interest. Gambling, theft, extortion, serious blackmail. Deliberately avoiding paying a debt that you owe to someone that you're supposed to give back, according to Islam, is a major sin if you don't pay it deliberately and you were able to pay it. Not the person was unable, but the person was able, unless the person forgives you. Included in that debt, brothers and sisters, this applies to the brothers, the mahar, the bridal gift, or the way they call it, the dowry, or the dower of your wife, which you promised in the beginning of marriage. If you have not given that, and it's owed to her, and she requests it, and you refuse to give it, this is a major sin. It's a debt. Accusing a chaste woman, intoxicants, wine, alcohol, and recreational drugs which can intoxicate a person.